Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm Cathy. The fall is typically a hot season for buying and selling, which is why today we're on the move, staging a property for the sell. Fall is typically a popular time to move. Park Slope, Brooklyn, with its tree-lined streets and gorgeous brownstones, where we were asked to stage a penthouse for the sell. This residence, with its spacious living room, separate dining area, not one but two large bedrooms, not to mention an absolutely enormous private roof deck with breathtaking views, will appeal to many buyers. This entire property is empty, but we're staging it for the sell, which is why we need a professional moving crew to help make this staging a reality. 3, 2, 1, Larry.
Hey, Cathy, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad you're here. As the president of Rainbow Movers, you know that you're my go-to team. What kind of preparation goes into a move like we're doing today?
Organization, communication, and just having a trained team to get everything done.
I love your tips. What would you say are your top 3 tips for selecting a mover?
Number 1, referrals. Friends, family, the internet, get referrals, do your homework. Once you start there, everything should be okay.
1, get references, referrals, totally with you on that.
Yep.
What would you say is another great tip?
Get all your quotes and estimates in writing. You want to request binding quotes or not to exceed quotes.
Can you do that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and tip number 3?
Tip number 3, bigger is not always better. Depending on your move, you may want something, a company that's smaller that can give you that personal touch. So you need to figure out what your needs are and then go from there.
Personal touch, that's why I'm with Rainbow. Now our truck is completely unloaded, which means it's time to set up. Larry, taking a look around, everything's going so well.
Yep.
Love working with you guys at Rainbow. There's a method to your madness, right?
The method is just following the instructions of the client. Giving the client what they need, that's the method to the madness.
Not all movers work the same way. One of the things that I really appreciate is that you guys are quick, efficient, but also very careful.
It helps when the customer is organized. It makes my job a little bit easier to implement what they want us to do. It's as simple as that. You know, we work with the needs of the client.
Well, I like the way things are coming together so far. Let's keep working.
Love it also. Thanks.
So this is our sectional sofa, which is going to be the highlight of the entire living room. This space is actually quite large, so I think just a sofa isn't going to be enough. We're going to use a sectional to help fill the space. So guys, this is a sectional, and the way it's set up, close but not quite. This is actually the chaise that's going to go here.
Right.
So you're going to turn this here, and then this is going to be our sofa. Cool? All right. Bring it up. Okay, everyone ready? Up, over, towards us. Good. No, no, no. Right here, right where I'm standing. Perfect. Yeah.
Straighten it up. So twist it.
Yeah, let's move it back just a little bit. Let's move it back to right where I'm standing, right here. Yeah. Good. When you start to unpack, as you can see, it can get a bit chaotic. So a great design recipe takeaway tip is to place your large items, such as your sofa and your beds first, and then your smaller pieces, like side tables and accessories. Artwork and mirrors are fragile and often heavy. Sometimes they even require special hooks in order to hang them. A design recipe tip: lay out your art and mirrors first. This way you can figure out your colors and also where everything is going to go before you start to hang. Outdoor furniture can be costly, so you're going to want to make sure that you make the most of your purchases. For example, you're going to get a lot more mileage out of this sectional sofa than you would out of purchasing individual chairs. With our staging now complete, let's take a look at the befores and afters. Let's talk a little bit about how our design recipe came together, sharing some tips. Dining rooms are key selling features, and this one is spacious, which is one of the reasons why we wanted to give it the feeling of gracious entertaining using a large dining table and 4 chairs. Now, let's share some other tips, beginning with the bedrooms. In the bedroom, we included a king-size bed, which is an important selling feature, as many buyers desire a king bed in the master bedroom. Tall artwork helped to add height to the room, while light bedding helped to ensure the space feels light and spacious. In the second bedroom, we went bold and bright, staging it as a fun, festive child's room. My favorite feature, this bold, oversized piece of art. Its colors serving as the foundation of our color palette that we continued throughout the room. Upstairs, an empty space could have been confusing for potential buyers, but we gave it function and purpose by staging it as a home office, adding a desk and comfy chair. And a special treat, the sprawling outdoor space. We wanted to help potential buyers realize the possibilities of grand entertaining and dining al fresco. So we created 2 zones, a dining zone and a separate space for lounging. With our property now staged, we're ready for the sell, just in time to attract fall buyers. We'll be right back.